Welcome to episode 24 of Slot Cars What Character. This is my series of strange and unusual slot cars, giving them the spotlight that, in my opinion, they deserve, and to create some awareness for some of the more unusual aspects of slot car racing and slot car collecting and slot car driving. This one is going to be short and sweet because there's only these three. We're talking here about turbo trains, or slot cars that are trains, or trains that are slot cars, or whichever way you want to look at it. But it combines the best of both hobbies. And as you probably know, slot cars and model trains enthusiasts go hand in hand. A lot of us are probably into both. And I would say this is a perfect tie-in to somebody who loves both, or who loves one or the other. It's great to get them involved and get them aware of what has been put out there. And maybe this could be the way to get their foot in the door. If you know someone who's into trains and you think they would like slot cars, show them these. And maybe this could be the thing to cause them to take that leap and get into slot cars. And that would be awesome if that happened. There's really only these that, to my knowledge, ever exist, and these were all made by Tyco in the late 80s, from like 89 to 91. These three different versions are pretty much all that's out there. There's the Santa Fe, the Pennsylvania, and the chassis system, and each one came in as a three-piece set with the locomotive, a passenger car, and the caboose. That's in all three versions. Now, these two, the Pennsylvania and the Santa Fe, are pretty readily available, at least at the time of this recording. You could pick these up, and they're pretty inexpensive, and you can expand on the three-piece set if you'd like. In my case, I went with 5 passenger cars in each of these. And I wouldn't suggest going any further than 5 passenger cars and the caboose and the locomotive to make it a 7-car train. Each one of these the passenger cars are all dummy cars. They don't have the chassis in them. The locomotive is the only one with any kind of chassis, and it's a 440X2. So that's the only thing getting the power here. So the rest of them are all dummy cars with weights, and they all have 2 guide pins in front and back to keep them in the slot. And the caboose is also 2 guide pins, and also they all have the weights and dummy chassis, just like the passenger cars. So I wouldn't suggest going more than that to keep the strain off of the locomotive or off the 440X2 chassis. Maybe it can handle more, but I wouldn't risk giving all that strain to it. And so it's fun enough to me to see a 7-car train go around. These two are readily available, but this one, the chassis system, it's not so available. It's pretty difficult to find. It doesn't come up too often. And it's a 1 in the Tyco book, so it's pretty rare. I only have this, and like I always say, my collection is a collection as a work in progress, which a lot of people have collections like that, so it's understandable. I hope to pick up at some point at least the passenger car and a caboose for the chassis system. But in the meantime, I just live with that. That's fine. If you'd like, these are beautiful cars to just take around the track and relax. I'll run them in a second here. It's beautiful, relaxing quality to it, just the same as a train going around the tracks. You just get that peace, and that sound is just like beautiful noise just as it goes around. It's very calming, very peaceful, and these provide that same peace to them, and that's what I really love about them. They can also be race. If you can have 2 of these, which are readily available sets, and have a nice 2-train race going around your track, and that's an awesome thing about it too. It provides the best of both worlds. And if you have a 4-lane track like this, and you can't get hold of this because it's so difficult, you can get 4 of these and customize the other two sets. Paint them any way you want, or put different kind of decals or anything you want to do to customize them, to differentiate them, and have a four train race and enjoy it that way, and any way you like. But it's a great thing that Tyco did. It would be awesome if one of the current slot car manufacturers came out with something like this these days. I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. And at the very least, we have these. So if you have this, take one out, run it around, and just enjoy it. Or race them. Take your pick. And thank you for watching. Oh, let's wake up. Take it around the track. A peaceful quality to it. I just love it. If I can somehow maneuver my hand and get two of these to work, thank you for watching.